Okay, back again. Just had to kind of do a little thing differently, but such is life. So hopefully y'all can catch me on here. So, where are we going to next? Where? Where, oh, where, oh, where? Okay, thank you guys. Yeah, I don't know what, like, it was going on. It was like, I don't know about the sound, but there at the end, I could, like, hear myself on the camera, and I don't know, it just was weird. So, but anyway, I don't know if part of the video cut out too at that point, but I did find some goodies at the beauty store. Not perfect, and probably, like, how do I put it? Like, okay for me and family to use, but I'm not sure about sellable, put it that way. But one of the things I found was red lipstick. So, and I know this may be a shock to you all, but red is my color. And I know that might be a shock, so hopefully you all were like sitting down for that. Because I don't want you all to faint over being shocked. So, okay, we're at the Beyond store. We're gonna look here really quick. Oh, hi, Patty. Joe. I know y'all. Red, a shock. So, okay, let's see. Okay, wait a second. Let's see. Because I don't know. Somebody may have already been here. Okay, let's just see. Okay. Yep, that's not in there. That is empty. See, somebody may have already been here. Kind of what I'm thinking. Uh, Shooty. Okay. Okay, we're gonna move on. Hey, Diane. Uh, well, I think like there was possibly somebody already at the beauty store because the one bag had already been opened a little bit, but there was like another bag that wasn't. So we shall see. But I did get at least some things there. At the Beyond store, somebody may have already been there. There was just trash. So, okay. Now we're at the Mac store. And there may or may not be something. Well, guess what? There might be. Okay, let me get my stool and my okay. My step stool and this is what I was trying to say. So let's see what there is. Okay. And they did cut that up. Okay. Unfortunately. Okay, this has broken glass. Yep, that's broken glass. What is? Oh, that has a whole lot of. Okay, this says somebody's personal items, I guess. Yeah. Huh. Okay, anything else here? Okay. Okay. Anything here? Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's go back over here. Okay. Is there anything else here, guys? Yep, that's empty. Okay, anything else? Hmm. Okay, I think that's about it. Okay, let's get going. Actually, let me put this up in front. Hold on. Okay, let's go over this way. Okay, let me see what happened. Oh, Layla. Oh, awesome, Layla. I'm glad you found the candles. Oh yeah, Debbie, I just see that. Thank you. I'll go ahead and sorry disappearing. Oh yeah, I did see that, Debbie. Thank you. I will go ahead and be turning up the label and all that for you, and hopefully have it be picked up tomorrow or the next day. uh yeah. So far, what I just pulled out of there was kind of like fabric belts, like tops that have belts. I still grab them because I'm like, maybe, you can maybe find the matching top. Or, you can still maybe use it with something else as for like a touch of an accent. You know, you never know. Okay, we're at the next one. Let's see if there's anything over here. Oh, look at that. Darn it. Hmm. And look at this. Look what they did. Darn it. There's a clip over there that's kind of interesting, but I don't know if there's another part to it. Okay, but I need definitely my step stool. For sure. And at least my grabber. At least. Okay. Uh, oh, and there's another chair back there. They did the same thing. See, I like that, but it's missing. It's missing the 12 parts. And that's like just plastic. So I wouldn't count that as an awesome clock. Okay, let's. Okay. I just want to see if they put anything in front of me. Okay. What is on this? Hmm. Okay, this is a suit bag. Don't know if there's anything actually useful in it, but we're gonna grab it. Ah, sorry guys, I keep pressing darn buttons. Nah, there's a, yeah, there's a, oh, I didn't think of that box over there. Hold on. Let me check one thing real quick. Hmm, if that box is empty. Oh, yeah. See, and there's another seed in there, but they decided to rip that up. Shoot. Okay. Okay, one thing, this is just an idea, guys. I was at the furniture store with Kay, and there was, I believe from the Mac store. Yeah, you all know I love red. But, yeah, that was the Kirkland store. And the Mac store is just around there, and they had, excuse me, they had a baby carrier in there that was slashed up. So, and then I found a bag in there. I'm not sure if it had already been gone through or not, but makeup from Ulta. Aww. Well, Paula. Wow. Well, Paula. I mean that's good that you can take care of the grandchild. I also know, put it this way, good, but can also be hard. You know, because the one thing about being a grandparent is you get to like, you've already raised one or more child. You know, but being the grandparent, it's like, oh, you can play with them, and then when it starts to get cranky, okay, you get to go back to mom and dad now. You know, so that's what I mean. You know, as like, not that it's impossible to raise a grandchild. You know, and that's good that you're doing that, because I understand. It's like, okay, so you don't want your grandchild, to end up in the foster system. So I totally praise you. I just know that, you know, kind of grandparents raising kids can be hard. So I hope that made sense, Paula. I know, like, sometimes I ramble and ramble. So excuse me for my rambling. Okay, we're gonna go to the okay. We are gonna go to the, what store am I thinking of? I'm sorry, my brain has died. We are gonna go to the art store. So I hope that makes sense. So, and like I said, Paul, I hope, you know, like, I hope you like understand what I meant, because because you are such a sweetheart, such a sweetie. At least I think you are. So I hope you kind of understood what I meant. So it'd help if I don't miss the turn. Just that little thing. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at not the beauty store, the craft store. Yeah. No, and that's true. It's like you have to, yeah, I mean, I totally understand, if it was like, like my grandchild, I would not want them to be raised in the foster system if at all possible. No problem, Diane. Thank you for joining. Okay. Now, hopefully there are some good framing products for my hubby. Would be awesome. So let's see what there is. It's the same as yesterday, unfortunately. Okay, we're gonna go leave. Yeah, unfortunately, it was the exact same as last night, so why go through? Yeah, okay, thank you, Paula, for understanding. But I do want to praise you for, that, because I mean, like I said, I could just imagine, being a grandparent, or, and be like, okay, well, either I take care of the child or the child will end up in the foster system. And you don't want the child to end up in the foster system. So, yeah. So I totally understand, and yes, it is hard. Trust me. Okay, we're gonna go to the 5 store real quick. Don't know if there might be anything, but we'll check. Don't know till you check. Okay, let's see if there's anything. Okay. Okay. Let's just see if there's anything, y'all. Okay. Maybe anything possibly here. I don't think so. Shoot. Okay. Did not mean to do that. Okay. I gotta get my grabber, y'all, because my grabber just fell in there. Okay. That would not be good. You leave my grabber. Okay. Much better. Okay. Don't want to leave my grabber at all. That would not be good. Okay. Let's keep on going. Okay. Oh, no, I understand. You know, it's kind of like I said, the great thing about usually being grandparents is you get to like play and blah, blah, blah. But once you start getting tired or once they start getting cranky or, you know, it's like, here you go. Here's your child back, mom and dad. So I totally understand about, you know, it's, yeah, as you get older, it is harder. You know, you get kind of set in your ways. And then also, too, as you get older, you know, it's like you kind of, oh, okay, you kind of, what? Yeah, you, as you get older, I gotta wipe my face, y'all. As you get older, your body just naturally starts getting older. You might have different health problems, and it just makes, you know, just makes it harder. Not impossible, but definitely harder. You know, but like I said, I totally understand. You know, you don't want your you don't want your grandchild, niece, nephew, whatever, to be, you know, and being raised in foster care if it can be helped. So totally understand that. Oh, and Paula, thank you for dropping. Um, oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. But yeah. Oh, T-Bear, I didn't know you had your own channel. I learned something new. But anyway, yeah, what I was saying before I got off track, and that Kirkland's then was a baby carrier that was a, and Kirkland's does not sell baby carriers. It was Flash, but, and then there was a box in the trash bag that is makeup stuff, I believe from Ulta. So I didn't open that box. I just kind of grabbed it. Because again, I'm not sure if it's a box, you know, like somebody took it home and went through and threw it in there. So I don't know if there's any salvageable. But I just grabbed that anyway. But that's the one that I'm like, and then before, like in our Joann, I found stuff from Bed Bath and Beyond. So not always, mind you, but sometimes you will find stuff from one store and another dumpster. So, I mean, just, you know, just to kind of let you all know. Oh, yeah, Terry, I just wanted, I think you already let me know, but while you're on here, did like the last one you got the diffusers, the Lazy Susan. I think you got some candles. Is all that stuff okay? Oh, wow, Layla. You are young at heart. But yeah, sorry. Did Terry did like all that stuff was okay? Because I really do try and make sure like I make my customers happy and uh darn it about like the website not coming. That's weird. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna try here really quick if there's anything new. I know I'm going upside down. I don't know why that does that. Okay. Somebody's grill or something, but I'm not taking that. I don't think there's anything new from yesterday here, so we're gonna move on. Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, Paula, thank you for dropping the like other people's, sites. I appreciate it. Because like I said before, it's so I think it's okay to like support each other because whether you're a reseller, dumpster diver, even selling, very rarely do we all sell the exact same stuff all the time. So, and if somebody else, even if they don't have a dumpster diving channel, but have like another channel, I mean, that's okay too. So, okay, we're at another beauty store. Let me look at that bag in the corner. But obviously, I'll need my handy, trusty grabber here to get it. Okay. Because we want I'm back again. No, it's just kind of sometimes behind these buildings. Oh, no problem, Layla. Like I said, it's like, I think, it's totally okay to support each other because, like I said, very rarely, whether you're a dumpster diver, reseller, whatever, very rarely do we all have the exact same stuff for sale all the time. So, it's okay. So, we can all kind of, watch these, because, like, even there's, like, certain channels, like, I buy from myself, because even me as a dumpster diver, sometimes I may not find, yeah, definitely, sisterhood, I may not, like, find exactly what I want. Like, somebody may be selling something, and that might not be something I have found in the dumpster. So, so that's why I'm like, it's okay. Now, like, obviously, I would love it if you all only bought for me, but I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We need to support each other. So no. So I understand if there's another channel that has something that I don't have, or maybe like something a little different. You know, it all works out for good. So, but no, it's good. What else was I? Trying to think. Oh, my husband did go ahead and got, I think it was two more pieces of his artwork framed. So now he has a total of five totally finished pieces. And August 21st is when the art show is, so he has a little time to do some more. So, but what we're gonna do. Oh, hey, no problem, Blaine. You can just come along. So no problem. Oh yeah, and I think blending, Joe, I have your items should be picked up today. So by the post office. So, but I think I had also signed you guys up for put the email in there, so you guys, both of you should, I think, be getting an email, so you know, like the tracking number and all that. So, so no problem. And thank you, Blandine, also for kind of understanding about the mix up in the email. I appreciate your patience. So I really do. But yeah, I think it was Dawn's, Joe and Blandine. I believe all those three packages are supposed to be picked up today. So, and then Debbie, I'll work on having yours package picked up tomorrow or the next day. Okay, awesome, Joe. So yeah, because I know on Pirate Ship, you can put like the email of the recipient, and I always try to, because then that way you can get like the tracking number and all that. Because if PayPal doesn't give you the tracking address, at least, through Pirate Ship, you'll have the tracking number, I believe. Okay, what else? Oh, we're gonna check the office store, I think, and then I still have the used bookstore. And then what else? Oh, the pet store. Even though honestly, like I said this before, we all have those certain dumpsters. Thank you, Blandine. But we all have those certain dumpsters that not that we hate, put it that way, but it's just like the smell of it. You can like just only do it so long. Well, the pet store dumpsters are kind of mine where I'm like, okay, I can only be there so long because then it's just that smell gets to me. But I can check because I know quite a few of you have fur babies, and we do anything for our fur babies.
So, okay, let's see what's here. Oh, okay. If you guys watch Ray, this is for you. Empty. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought I did, Landine. I'll go ahead and email it. I'll go ahead and email you my address. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Okay, but I will. After this, I will. I will definitely email you after. Well, sorry. Okay. Turn around. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, Blandine. I thought I emailed you, but maybe I didn't. My address. But I will go ahead anyway. And send once I'm home. Yeah, and thank you, Paul, again for dropping other people's lives. I appreciate it. Because like I said, we're all here to support each other. So, and thank you, Blandine, for subscribing to Diane's channel because I appreciate it too. So, we're at the used bookstore now. There may or may not be. Okay. I'm not really seeing too much new from yesterday. And they have a Rolling Stones. I think it's empty though. But I also see a cookbook. Okay. I need this thing. Okay. Okay, let me grab this. Okay. Yep, that is empty. But I do see a cookbook here. Okay. Yeah, okay. A brand new CD. Let's put this in the car really quick before somebody maybe comes out and says, you can't be here.
No. Anything else that catches my eye right away? Ah, found another cookbook. Okay, we're gonna put that there. We're gonna move this over aside for a second. Huh. Okay. This might be an interesting kid's book. Oh, it doesn't have the time. That's why. This still might be interesting for a kid. Um, another Martha Stewart book. Okay, we can do that. Actually, there was another. Okay. Of that. Anything else? Okay, I don't really see anything else over here. So let's go over here. And really don't see anything there either. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Have to put that in a certain way or else I won't be able to close my windows, y'all. Okay. Back again. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem, blending. Yeah, I'll go in and look back through because I can't remember if I did or didn't. So, okay, and then we're gonna go to the pet store. And then there's also a sporting goods store there. Because I've checked pretty much every other place now. At least around here. So. Oh, and the other news, I can't remember, yeah, I told you guys, my husband and I are kind of looking at possibly this year yet, but definitely after his art show, not before. Going to Florida, around Madeira Beach, Indian Rocks Beach, like there, around there. So those places I think are around St. Petersburg, Florida. But go in there and spend in a week because I do have some family around there. So, and I mean, I do like Indiana, I really do. But obviously in Indiana, you don't really have oceans around you. You really don't. And yes, I like Lake Michigan, as a beach is fine. But I also like, oh, it is,
I mean, like Hollywood, California, or Hollywood, Florida? And if there's a Hollywood, Florida, where is it? So, like I said, my husband and I are still kind of figuring out like the timing and that, but it would definitely be after his art show. So, but that, oh, Monday I went and got a consultation to see if I was a candidate for LASIK surgery because our insurance actually does pay some, and yes, I am. So looking into that. But if we do that, it would probably be after Florida. Oh, no, I like Florida and that, but the one thing I do like about where we live in Indiana, I mean, I'm 50 years old, have lived here all my life, and I think the last major like disaster. Oh, okay. The last like major like natural disaster we had was a tornado, and that was 71. So like that's the one thing I like here about Indiana is there's at least where I am, we have very little tornadoes. Just very little nature, like natural disasters happening. So, okay. Okay, no problem. I might have to. Yeah, once I know about Florida a little better, I'll. Oh, okay, hold on. Well, I'm at another dumpster and I'll finish saying, okay? No, this is the pet store dumpster, the one. This is my one dumpster that I like least the smell. What can I say? We all have those dumpsters. That we may like the stuff in it, but we don't like the smell. Oh, no problem, guys. Is there any possibility? Okay. Yeah, there might be stuff. Except I think I need to get my grabber. Okay, hold on. Because I possibly see some goodies. So, okay, let me hurry up and go here because I think I found some possible pet goodies for y'all. Okay. Oh, yep. Okay, what is this? Oh, I think that's a dog bed cover. Anything? A dog bed. Okay. Okay. See, I found 3 things so far, I think. Okay. See? Okay. I'm gonna get going, y'all. I found some doggy stuff. Okay. I am back. Uh, okay, let me go. Here, this one is usually locked. We're gonna check here. This is a sporting goods store, but 99.9% of the time things are destroyed. So, but we'll see. Okay, this looks like pretty not promising. So we're gonna move on. Okay. Now we're gonna try the old store, which very rarely is there anything, but it doesn't hurt to look while we're here. So let's see. Yeah, don't really see anything. Pretty much as yesterday. Okay. Ah. Oh, okay, Debbie. I didn't know that. Sorry. I have to go ahead and look at that. Okay. Or maybe I know I have to look, Debbie. I'm sorry. Just to see channel. So, yeah, and I understand, Debbie. It's like for me, like even before I did my YouTube channel, put it that way, I pretty much kind of looked at other people's channels, and then like for me, the dumpster diving, I wanted to do like the videos, a channel on dumpster diving and other interests too. But anyway, I was like, I felt I had to kind of get a feel for the dumpster diving. And second of all, get to know my spots. Third of all, kind of see like if the spots would be rewarding enough to be doing videos, Because I mean, not that is not saying that when you dumpster dive, you always have to, have to find scores every single time, because we all know that's not dumpster diving. But if I never ever found anything and I was doing a channel on dumpster diving but never ever found anything, then I'd be kind of like, okay, then what's the point of doing a channel on dumpster diving? So, but yeah, I mean, and part of the thing is, yeah, I mean, you just kind of figure out YouTube kind of like what. Let me go this way so you don't have the wheel in front of me, the steering wheel, I mean. But yeah, like Paula said, you definitely kind of figure out what you're interested in. Okay? Because, let's say, oh yes, Paula, yes, you need to be putting your channel up there too. But what I was saying is that when you have a YouTube channel, whether it's dumpster diving or something else, first of all, it has to be something that you like and you're interested in. Because this is part of the thing is, I don't know, and something you know about, put it that way. Like, I could possibly, I could have a YouTube on car repairs, okay? But I'm not interested in car repair stuff really, and I don't know how to do that. So it would make no sense of me having a YouTube channel on a car stuff, fixing cars. So yeah, so I mean, you figure out what what you're interested in. And it's okay to kind of change up your videos sometimes. Because like even me, it's like sometimes dumpster diving may be a little slow, or for whatever reason I can't be getting out. So like when at the Elkhart Jazz Festival. Okay. But like even when I was at the Elkhart Jazz Festival, I'm like, that might be. I think that's interesting. And no, it was not dumpster diving related, because that whole weekend I pretty much was not doing any dumpster diving. But I was like, I could show the Wellfleet Botanical Garden, the Lerner Theater, so okay, but so let me see. What else was I gonna say? Can't remember. Okay. Okay. I think there was a dog here. Oh my gosh. Awesome, Blandine. That is so awesome. Yeah, and I mean that's like, some of the cool. Yeah, and that's the one thing when you go dumpster diving, you might like find you might find some really cool stuff. You might find a lot of cool stuff. You might find just empty, or you might just find trash. But you never know until you look. So, and I know you guys all probably know this, but I'll just kind of put this out there, is do not create a mess. So in other words, if you take stuff out of the dumpster to look at, to look through things, whatever you don't take, put it back in the dumpster. Because I will definitely, oh yeah, Yeah, I have to go back. My husband and I have to go back there because I only showed you guys a little part of the botanical garden. But, it is really pretty there. I mean, and there's a lot more. But, yeah, what I was saying is that, yeah, because if you don't clean up after yourself, the store employees will get very pissed off, and I don't blame them. And then that is what leads to dumpsters being locked or trash compactors. Excuse me. Trash compactors, and also to employees making a big deal about dumpster divers being there. So it's, yeah. So, I mean, those are just, I mean, and most, I think, dumpster divers know that, but, people who aren't used to dumpster diving, although to me that makes common sense, but for some people that doesn't, but just putting that out there. And also to kind of this is my approach. If employees come out, like even before they say anything, I'll just be like, I'm leaving. And I've had like some employees be like, hey, as long as you're not making a mess, we don't care. So I do tell them kind of like, yes, I do not, it makes me so mad when you guys have to clean up after other people when it's not your job to do that. So, they've been, okay. Or, I'll just say, I'm leaving. And the most they'll say is, you can't be here. This is private property. So, and that's, that's all they say. Or they'll just kind of go, or nod their head. But then once they go in, I come back. But yeah, you definitely have to make sure, because again, like I put it this way, nationally, it is legal to dive. But each state and county has their own kind of rules. And it's under, I think, scavenging. And I honestly called my police department before I went out diving. And I really didn't get any answers. Couldn't find it in our county statutes under scavenging. Diving, none of that. But I've had cops kind of drive right by me. And I've only had one cop who just was asked me to leave. And he wasn't mean or horrible, but the rest of the time I've had cops, they just drive by. So, and then a couple other things. Other advice I give, when you're dumpster diving, do not wear jewelry. Because if you were like me, I do not wear my engagement and wedding band when I'm diving because I do not want that to get lost in the dumpster, or a stone come out of that ring into the dumpster. So I just, or earrings, maybe getting hooked on something while I'm trying to get out, or a necklace or a bracelet. So that's kind of my rule of thumb. I just don't wear any jewelry when I'm dumpster diving. Also, always be aware of your surroundings. Yeah, and that's the other thing. If you dive at night, do not dive alone. That is one thing why I really don't dive at night. Is because, put it this way, my husband supports me in the dumpster diving, but it's not his most favorite thing to go out with me. So, and the other thing with dumpster diving, also get to know your route and your stores. But also be flexible, because I will tell you, around here, as I figured out the store schedules of dumping and blah, 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 then they changed it. You figure it out, they change it. So, so that's the other thing. You kind of have to know the store, kind of the schedule. If a store has a compactor, never, ever, ever, ever try to go in the compactor to get something, because they will not know you're in the compactor, and the compactor will win, you will lose. And by the compactor winning, as you will die. So, no compactors. The free stuff ain't worth dying. So, and like I said, just beware around your surroundings. Oh, and yes, it is. And the other thing is, you guys may see me when I'm diving wear like sometimes the same clothes. I do wash them, but I just have clothes set aside for dumpster diving that if they get icky, I'll be like, well, okay, it's not like my most favorite clothes that I have. So, yeah, and just be kind to the employees or the police, because, I'm like, if the police or the employees are being total a-holes, at least they can't say that you were. So, and the other thing, if you have an employees that kind of, sorry, I gotta wipe my face again, I'm hot. Another thing I will say too that I think is a good thing. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I just get super hot. So this is the joy of dumpster diving. So but I think that's about it for my tidbits. Oh, and the other thing too, like if you do go dumpster diving or curbside picking, whatever, if you're selling this stuff, I think it was like Double D. He's a dumpster diver, and I was watching his most latest video, and he also sells some of his stuff. But he was saying that, okay, if you want this stuff to go, don't be married to the price. So in other words, if the store is selling it for $60, in order to get rid of it quickly, I'm not saying free, but yes, sanitizer. I have a first aid kit with me. I have my hand sanitizer. I do have gloves. It's just, unless things are super, super icky, honestly, the gloves just make my hands sweat. But gloves, some type of rake to like pull the stuff, some type of grabber, some type of stool. Another thing is, I haven't really had to do this with the dumpsters this time, but it doesn't hurt to also be having a hat. So if you have to prop the lid open with your head, your hat is against the trash lid, not your head and hair. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's it. No problem, Layla. Thank you for joining, and I'm glad you got some Steve. That is awesome. So I'll just have to do a video later, because I did get some fines here. Some of the stuff I have to go through. But I did get from the pet store here a dog bed, conch, big long dog toy, and then I think another bed cover. I think that was what I just got now. So, oh yeah, definitely, yeah, definitely totes, yeah. And I would say this was my thing. Sometimes like TJ Maxx will be throwing out their bags or whatever, and I'm like, even if just the one handle is broke, but it still holds stuff, grab them. So that way you're not trying, even at the dumpster, that way you're not trying, okay, let me hold on to things in the hand, put it in the car, come back, and so that way you can try and put as much in that bag and then put it in the car. And oh, my other little tidbit of people is that try to get this stuff in your car as quick as possible. Because technically, they can tell you that what you have in your hand, you got to put back in the dumpster. But if it's already in the car and they ask you to leave, it's in your car. So, certain things I would obviously say try to make sure that you put like an example would be like I've gotten like an Instapot, an air fryer, a Dyson hair complete wrap system that was like $5.50 new. So like that kind of stuff, if it's stuff I really want and expensive, get it out of the dumpster, I put it in my car immediately. Then go back to the dumpster and start going through more stuff. So that is also my little tidbit of information. I'm just waiting for traffic. Okay, I got kind of. I hate this one little section. You almost have like this blind spot over here, which I really hate. Oh gosh. Oh, and the other thing I would say, like, this is my little tidbit too at the beauty store that likes to destroy things. Even if you don't find any makeup there that day, what I'm telling you is what I'm going to tell you. It doesn't hurt to still grab the caps and that. Because I have found, like, I'll grab the caps and I may have something at home that cap goes with that. So it'll look like it came together, or maybe it might be a little different cap, but it still works on covering it, kind of covering it up. Yeah, and like I said, as long as the stuff is in your car, they, really can't do anything. But like if you have it in your hand or what, or they see like all this stuff overflowing from the bag, and they can tell us, their stuff. technically they can tell you too that you need to put that stuff back. And I mean, you could argue about it, but then they'll probably call the police and, you know. So definitely make sure the stuff is in your car. So if they do tell you to leave, you already got that stuff. And that is especially true if you find like certain items you really, really want, or maybe super expensive. So that's just my little trick of the trade. Yeah, those are just kind of my things. I've learned kind of dumpster diving. And the other thing I like how Big B explained it one time is like, it's okay to grab the stuff, but you don't want it to be like you grab like everything and basically you just end up keeping it in your house and then like eventually throwing it away because you're just moving like trash from one place, from one dumpster into your own dumpster then. And I understand when you're first dumpster diving, I think that is very normal to be like, oh, wow, this. So like, oh, wow, I found this, plastic crown, or I found this piece of something. You know, which is okay, but, really, or if you can't use it, can't donate, don't take it. Yeah, well, no, thank you. It's just kind of like these are just things that I've learned from others and things I've learned myself. So, and then the other thing, like our car, don't know if it's just our car, but if you leave the keys in the car and shut off the engine, sometimes our doors will lock in our car. And if the keys are in the car and the car is locked, then how are you going to get your keys unless you call somebody? Or then it kind of like, okay, why is your car by the dumpster? So make sure you either have your windows all down in the car so you can get in, and or have the key in your pocket or something. But if you do go in the dumpster and the key is in your pocket, make sure it's not going to fall out. In the dumpster, that has already happened to me once. So I think that, oh, and then especially if it's snowy out, make sure that you have some maybe like waterproof gloves with maybe underneath your non-waterproof gloves. Just saying. Summer and it's hot, make sure you have plenty of fluids with you. Well, it's just it's just kind of like these are like tricks of the trade you learn from others and as you do it. And if you kind of know some of the stuff, it makes it a little easier diving. So I think that's about it. I will do a reveal because I do have a box of makeup, like I said. I don't know if it was went through or not from somebody, and I don't know. So I have to do that. Go a little more over some of the makeup that was in the bag I grabbed just to make sure. So I think that's about it. But I will catch you all later. Thank you for watching me. If you don't mind some thumbs up, I would appreciate it. And thank you, Paula, for putting down different people's websites. I appreciate it. And if you haven't checked out those people, those websites, please check them out. I'm still planning on having another live sale this Friday night, starting at 7:30 Eastern Daylight Time. Blandine, I will just go ahead and email you my address and all that so you have it. Joe, I'll make sure I'm getting your package finished up. Oh, Paula, you're so sweet. Joe, I'll make sure to get your package the rest away packed up and print and label, print it off, and I'll try to have it be picked up tomorrow or the next day. So thank you all. Hope you all have thank you, Paula. I appreciate the help. You all have a good rest of the day, night, depending on when you watch it. And as I always say, I hope you all have good dumpsters that are giving you stuff, not those icky bad dumpsters that don't give us stuff, because we do not like them. So thank you guys. Bye.